Hello everybody and welcome to another video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to build a very simple Plough point tarp shelter. The first thing that you're going to need, of course, is a tarp, and for this video I'm going to be using the DD 3x3 meter square tarp. I tend to use square tarps that work particularly well. You might try it with a rectangular tarp. Whatever you've got, give it a go. Next, I've got approximately 2 meters of paracord. And finally, you're going to need at least 3 pegs.
The next thing you need to do is to create a bowline knot, and I do this by creating a loop in the cord, bring one end up through the loop around the back of the main piece of cord, and then bringing it back down through the loop I came up from and pulling that tight.
The first thing I'm going to do, lay the tarp down on the ground with one corner pointing towards the tree. The next thing I'm going to do is to take my paracord with my bowline knot. I'm going to wrap it around the tree. I'm going to start off at about my chin height. You could adjust it if you want to, but I'm going to start off with my chin height. So that's my bowline tightened up. I need to now do a second knot. So I'm going to make a loop in the line like that. I'm going to move it over and I'm going to pull a bit of cord through so I get that little loop there. I'll do that again. Loop in the line, over the top, pull a bit of cord through to get that loop there. Then I'm going to get myself a stick to act as a bit of a toggle, and I'm going to pull that off like that. And that is a Marlin spike hitch. The only difference this time is that I'm going to attach one corner of the tarp to that Marlin spike hitch. I've just moved it up a little bit just to give it a bit of height. If it seems a little bit loose, don't worry about it, because when we peg it out, that's all going to tighten up. So the next step is to take one of the pegs and to peg out the far corner that is opposite the tree. And lastly, we're going to get the 2 remaining pegs and peg out the 2 remaining corners. And there we have it, the Plough point shelter. 1 tree, no poles, 3 pegs, nice and easy. Now it's particularly windy in the woods today, so I would advise you, if you do have spare pegs, to use them just to secure it down a little bit more. If you don't have spare pegs, then you could always make some wooden stakes using sticks that you found around you in the woods. Now, if it's a bit cold where you're putting the tarp up, a good way of insulating the inside of the tarp further is to use the leaves around you on the floor of the woods. So you might just want to push a few of those in, and they act as a bit of a draft excluder, but also, as you can see, can help the tarp kind of blend really nicely into its surroundings. Right, there we go, we're all set up. Now, for the purposes of the video today, I had to choose a particular spot due to light and the ground and the tree and everything, you get it. So it is blowing around a little bit. In an ideal world, I probably would position it slightly differently, just have the wind maybe behind me, but hopefully it does give you an idea of how this can be set up really easily. So there we go, that's the simple Plough Point shelter. Such a good shelter. It's one of my favourites. You can set it up so easily with minimal equipment, and also if the weather's drawing in and you need to get a shelter up quite quickly, it's ideal. I think it's really, really good and pretty lightweight to have in your backpack. If you have liked the video and you have found it useful, please can I encourage you just to press that like button. Really is appreciated, helps the video out, helps out the channel. Thanks very much everyone, take care, happy camping, and I'll see you soon.